What's up, everyone? It's Q from Retro Q Gaming, and I honestly think that 343 Industries is becoming the new. They're trying to become the new Capcom at this point because they're just giving me bad to worst news every fucking time I talk. Because they seem to be making fuck up after fuck up. So what is it this time? Well, Halo 5 has microtransactions. That's right. Halo 5, another big game in a huge series, which is going to charge you a full retail price, is going to have microtransactions. So, how is it going to have microtransactions anyway? Well, Halo 2, or Halo 5, basically has two different multiplayer modes, one of which is called Arena, one of which is called Warzone. So, Arena it works on a system that is more similar to classic Halo multiplayer style games. I say classic in the sense of 1, 2, and 3, and to an extent Reach maybe, because Halo 4 was pretty different from the previous Halo multiplayer games. And it also has the Warzone mode, which we all saw at E3, has more players and it's a bit more hectic. It's got loads of vehicles, bigger maps. But where the microtransactions feature in all of this is there's a thing called the requisition system. And the requisition system, it basically, you get points, and these points will earn you requisition packs. And requisition packs are essentially, if you've played Titanfall, they're like burn cards, kind of. But they seem to give you gear instead of like perks and stuff like that. Now maybe there are perk ones as well, but there are also ones for weapons, ones for vehicles, all that kind of shit. So I mean, it's a pretty important mechanic, if you will, because it lets you get better weapons. Now you earn these by leveling up your Spartan rank, which was introduced in Halo 4. So basically you get them by leveling up, and also introduced with Halo 4 if you complete the challenge, in Halo they're called commendations. When you complete commendations, you can earn points and packs. Now, the thing is, you can buy requisition packs with real world money, as 343 Industries like to say, as a matter of convenience. What the fuck are they at? That's all I can say. So, Halo 5, one of the chief developers of Halo 5, Josh Holmes, who I lambasted the other week for giving out the false details and then taking them back. Here's what he had to say to defend his shitty microtransaction incorporation. While players will earn requisition packs across both Arena and Warzone, only cosmetic items can be used in our Arena experience. This is to ensure that all players start with the same weapons and abilities as part of our vision for the balanced, competitive play in Arena multiplayer. So that's basically it. That's what they say. And he goes on to say a little bit more so about it. This one is really just about the rec system in general, but he says the requisition system is designed to generously reward players with a steady stream of content to keep gameplay fresh. We'll be continuing to release our new requisition content post-launch, so there are always new toys to play with. All requisition content in the game can be earned through the regular course of play in its multiplayer. Now, sure, most people will just be blind sheep and just say, it's like, oh well, don't buy it if you don't want it. That's not the point. I mean, yeah, of course I'm not going to buy it, because I'm not giving them extra money just to not play the game. I mean, you can earn these things naturally, but just on principle, I'm just not going to give them even fucking more money. But why are people defending a practice that not only takes you out of the game even more? I mean, there's obviously less reason to play it if you have this, but yes, it also gives players an unfair advantage, and you're supporting a practice where they can just milk you dry. And why are people happy with this? Why are people allowing this? And the thing that kills me is this is probably going to sell loads because people are cunts. I don't understand it. It's, oh my god. I mean, if I remember a while back when EA kind of teased, if you will, their possible microtransactions for certain games. And in that example, they said, well, what if we had a cut down price on our Battlefield, or even made it free to play, and then you get a bit further into the game and we ask you for $1 to reload. $1 to reload. Imagine that. Imagine every time you hit the reload button, it charges your credit card. Is that a future? That's a future you seem to be supporting, because it's like a matter of convenience, if you will, that in this, as they say. But, and that's not to mention the whole pay to win aspect of it. When Halo 5 launches, day one, everyone is basically going to have a level playing field, because no one is going to have any additional stuff. Everyone is just going to have the stuff that everyone starts with, until all the kids come out with mommy and daddy's credit card, and straight away they buy a bunch of requisition packs. Now, okay, fair enough. A bad player with good gear can usually be beaten by a good player with bad gear. So it's not a fully valid argument. But for the most part, in across every game I've seen, the number of truly good, skillful players is very small. The middle ground of players is fairly significantly sized, and the amount of bad players is fairly significantly sized. So, while a skillful player with bad gear can usually beat anyone below him, if they can usually beat a bad player with good gear, they can usually beat a medium player with good gear. That one's a bit subjective. But a bad player with good gear can usually beat a bad player with bad gear, a bad player with good gear, and usually a medium player with bad and good, possibly good gear. So it's really unbalanced, no matter what they say, and that's in the Warzone aspect of it. Obviously, it doesn't transfer to Arena, but that's not the point. The point is they're selling. They're just why do this? I mean, I understand it's for money, because they're all money, but why support this? It does not make sense to me, and it literally blows my mind that people can't see this and people think that this is okay. I was like, oh well, I'll just buy one, or I just won't buy it. Just don't buy it. No, it's still supporting you're okay with the practice of them putting them into the game with the sole purpose of milking you more to give you digital items that have basically you can get anyway. I don't want to say which basically have no, well, yeah, of course they have no monetary value. They're just fucking pixels. But I mean, oh my god, people, we need to stop this. And the problem is, it's not going to stop, because for every one of me out there complaining about this, for every 10 people that watch this video and agree with me, there's probably thousands of people that don't, and thousands of people that are in favor of this, and thousands of people that will buy it. So I'm looking to see, providing Halo 5 actually launches not broken, let's just say for argument's sake Halo 5 does release working, I can't wait to, well, this goes in theory that I still have my pre-order. I'm probably going to cancel it after this fucking announcement, because it's just fucking bullshit at this point. And it's got to the point where I don't think I even want anything to do with Halo anymore. But in the odd chance I do buy Halo, and I will put it into the console first thing straight away that morning, and if the game does work, I can't wait to go online and see these people in their first game with all this high-end shit that they bought with real fucking money. It's just fucking sickening, people, and help me stop this shit, because it's just bullshit. So that's it. Let me know in the comment section below your opinion on the whole requisition system and the bullshit microtransactions as usual. Let me know all that in the comment section below. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. You can follow me on Twitter, details in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the rest of the videos in my channel while I continue to watch 343 Industries destroy themselves.